The decision was made a few minutes ago. He says that Bayern Munich have officially pulled out. Jackson and his representatives will fly developments on that one. So
dear every Nicolas Jackson and Bayern Munich were moving mu eba and I know pay dinina and so amamo our Akwaaba 98.1 so Nadia Tenisa Yeburamu our Premier League Batano Paya Joan League Doraruma and joining Manchester City Yadia Munsam Ebabram but still our Germany Borussia Dortmund timina and so Ashe Union Berlin a Kabiansa Union Berlin timina wamu anti Sehu Gurasi Ebo go Abwa Ama Bayern Munich Bobo Kono Edim Kudima Timus and then goes no ano Ashe ye papa na we Abwa Ama Sesa Brantefni Sehu Gurasi and Yachasa 3 goals in 3 games this season for Borussia Dortmund now so Niko Kovac anu aya manager ama Borussia Dortmund team after the game and what put the new boy Aaron Arsenal what put a branch numbers once or a lone player from Chelsea and what on the first game Edra Emma Borussia Dortmund team and was a branch a produce a world class performance. That is the reason why what more signing was or you physically fit Diaka any game ready no or GDS so begin in the back now Aaron Arsenal the performance against Union Berlin at the Enra complete process when you're 73 out of 78 which is 94% touches when you're 88 and a passes into the final third when you're 5 tackles when you're 2 out of 2 and 100% after last man tackle when you're back on grounds draw 1 when you're 3 out of 5 60% and the error draws 1 when you're 1 out of 2 and also a 50% currents when you're 5 and a recovery when you're 4 and no a branch from Aaron Arsenal where Ama said Dortmund team and you 4 points but Uramu or Bundesliga table no so Bayern Munich team and a decline when I was 6 points plus 7 goals and Frankfurt Etosumi 6 points plus 5 FC Cologne Etosumi and Sam 6 points plus 4 and a Borussia Dortmund Etoso and Naya when our 4 points plus 3 now Okwato scores no more the Atiana Hurricane and LED or about 3 goals for Bayern Munich Michael Olise and so about 3 goals for Bayern and a Sehu Gurasi about 3 goals for Borussia Dortmund. Yanko Spain, Spanish La Liga. I want to this weekend. I know yet day. I feel the Amsa Atletico team. No woman chance ye. Woman say a man for Niama on Monday 1, Monday 2, Monday 3. So woman answer because woman Deportivo Alave about 1-1 draw. Abrantanity and Goliano Simeone and then your first go on the 7th minute. Aya Atletico team ebe pebi account now so Carlos Vicente and your penalty on the 14th minute at the Kanama game Akwakwaya 1-1 Nenu and after the game Diego Pablo Simeone say Warrior Muse team be pejani modi momu after the international break na yako international break abano wamo Atletico for ebenye new player Nico Gonzalez waye juma Emma Juventus na Atletico are reaching an agreement with Juve a year 1 year loan deal and a branch of Nico Gonzalez assigning wamo Atletico with obligation to buy if says what me emiti a certain demands wamo ever signing no so atwaso ya juma in the next summer transfer 2026 na onim se Girona team and so etna fi ama Sevilla ekwabomu ekamienu a wamo Girona wamo team ante Real Madrid and so etna Santiago Bernabeu about 2 goals etia Mallorca team na Mallorca wamo eti emubakom Vidat and a boss goal ama Mallorca na before se Adagule eba benya first goal ama Madrid no the atiadi se Kylian Mbappe enya goal ama video assistant Rafi Edi Salaya and sana Adagule enya goal on the 37th minute Vinicius Junior and so Atwatna on the 38th minute Kylian Mbappe Sanche Gobio ama Rafi video assistant Rafi no Edi Salaya go no na Saturday no Madrid 3 goals and Avano Edi Salaya Papa ni di Edi Zabi Alonso akansam Edi afasa goals Edi Salaya no na Adagule anya 15 goals contributions in La Liga for Real Madrid team no aya 10 goals 10 assists super powerful performance and a Brenton Eden D and Zabi Alonso so far about 9 matches and Zabi Alonso wanya 8 start ewomu 2 goals 3 assists the star boy from Turkey and so performing better na Trent Alexander-Arnold and after the game our Instagram what they call to 3 wins in 3 games great start see you after the break and I am Trent Alexander-Arnold one also added to na boy will be abanabaso no aya Franco Mastantueno and afensu no Alvaro Carreras the new boys no ya bo mabaso ye pa Denelson akamubi na no ana Carreras edin komo anwase I am so happy to be here at Real Madrid no ase we no manya no nani ajenwo ye papa Xabi Alonso edin komo say we no a good amwam nanso womo eso fire ansana womo enya sa 3 maximum points no or say I don't like why or say I don't like how we play at the start of the game, but after we considered our reaction was good and I am happy for the 3 points. Where we are no same and who be nyase womo aba work things out na fe womo atimi affixing niama na timi abu amatimi no and so apiki wins our next matches mo, but overall no we are happy with the 3 points. You will say game no eba na we no Xabi Alonso any center refa wo hanto sa game no edin come na say papa if Xabi Alonso akwa ref ni nchan ekwa bisan goals na wodi salaw ya no na ohe goals a Madrid bobo kuna since ye introduce VAR no uramu our La Liga wo Madrid for no and VAR adisalaw goals pa 37 goals and VAR adisalaw Villarreal etosumienu 20 goals Sevilla team no etosumiensa 19 Atletico Madrid etosu 18 goals and after Celta Vigo etosu enum 17 ensia aya Real Sociedad 16 after Barca etosu enso 14 Espanyol 14 and Valencia 14 now so there yete and it's uramu our Madrid wo aswaya Madrid transfer our this summer transfer numino and paying for a over and yade so obi beko and yade se obi so ababa into players of matter Trent Alexander-Arnold Dean Howson Franco Mastantueno and after Alvaro Carreras now 4 players womu ye enough for them to make their team strong into nyade se this summer no womu ekwakotobia nemom omo aplan se in 2026 Ibrahima Konate onu adwuma ama Liverpool no womu ebefa brand no we main objective ama womu anase main target ama womu in the next summer ye wiadum se Madrid team no ebakwakofa Konate na yeka no uramu ewo Spain La Liga no Celta Vigo and Villarreal ebo 1-1 draw and a Bilbao and so from na no den womu kware ekose Real Betis 2-1 and Espanyol and winning 1-0 etia Osasuna enua kwana no Rayo Vallecano and Barcelona ebo 1-1 draw on the 40th minute and a Barca team no anya penalty ebo first goal and a 67th minute no Fran Perez and so abateka na kofidi atiade sem Urema second half no Barca team no woman to me are more even a single shot on target in the second half against Rayo Vallecano Kabibi echo say and no Barca team no in the second half no na one money our fam na adiaba ko esi anesam VAR stop it working in the first 40 minutes abrana Barca and Rayo Vallecano airport enti Barca one penalty omunya on the 40th minute Lamine Yamal ekoshe no enya de sem VAR no and take a decision Nemom a on-field decision taken by the center referee on the 37th minute and on the 40th minute no Lamine Yamal ebo bono and so atwat no mo na referee no entimi en communicate with the VAR room until say ya bodu on the 40th minute and a Frankie de Jong edin kamano and was say at first we must say VAR do enya adwuma afi we mo eba be start game no we must say VAR no offside nko a and e be take decision we mo say ebo game no edu baabi no womo kan say anya de say eye bibia vani entimi en communicate enti edu baabi no na mo wo players no womo so aye frustrated enti onim the reason why sad no eno so eto womo Barca team no no say aya de bia e shabufo yie pa na reke 5 minutes na asenya te akọ na be reke be 5 minutes in world class league like La Liga any world class game like Barcelona and Rayo Vallecano no sad na esi no aye strange amwo Barcelona players no and the technical team no aye sama Frankie de Jong wadi eto twa Lamine Yamal and ye bisa ne se mu team na se performance ne our famo and was on one kesa crap no performance no what done last season no what they to this season one ne performance ne our fam and to already mu se omo ebe perform better na already mu se ne team no so no adwuma no omo aye this last season no this season omo ebe timi asenya bounce back after the international break or see we we lack intensity. Now we are heading into the national teams, but when we return, we need to bring more intensity. And no, I am sama Lamine Yamal wadi etudra na enwa gua one Garcia edayenteno wanu enenya player of the match award enwa game for Brantefno one Garcia no wonya 6 saves na 6 saves from inside the box and 6 successful claims and wonya ye were highest rated player in the game into ano enenya man of the match award na no and Brantefno one Garcia goalkeeper wojina mu Emma Barcelona team na same or try so obey save every chance bia chase ebeba na kwamu na sese no o feel comfortable with Barcelona team no eno and Hansi Flick choir manager Emma Barcelona team no about one Garcia baso Sabrant e good on the ball where you quick and enya de so ye mistake na Abrant no utimu say or confidence with both without the ball and with the ball na Abrant e keep goal post na a joy for you to watch him na Abrant no a good signing ama wo mo basa team no enti a good decision and o ma taking minimum or say 1 point ne there enough wo mo because no mo end deserve more than 1 point. I think the point was enough for us. We didn't deserve more. We made a lot of mistakes.
1 point is okay for us. We didn't deserve more. So at the end we had a fantastic goalkeeper today, and this is what again to say. We made too many mistakes. I think in the first half we could score the second goal. Also in the beginning of in the second half, also able to score goals. But this is at the end is like this. So we make too many mistakes, too many errors, and this is why they always came back. And was not a good match from us. We want to win.
Ano sama Hansi Diatafle manager Jinamu Emma Barcelona team na wade Emma ye na no pa ye tibi Emma mo ewa Akwaaba 98.1 so na ye toaso ebisa ne se ye nti esa Barca chase sporting director Feni Deco and board na aka Chelsea for se so mo Femi Lopez wo mo emfa 70 million euros emra according to reporter Papa ne di and Hansi Flick Edeman Central for no and say on so Bekasa about Femi Lopez na nyade some transfer market ni over minimum say transfer market ni over ye be 100% say boy ni ebe stay and say on stay minimum on pesa egos ebe kele success because say egos ebe mu a kele success. So say I don't want to talk about Femi when the market is over. We will know 100% if he will stay or not. We don't want egos because egos kill success. And no I sama Hansi Diatafle what it do.
Today I will not. It's. I think we speak about the team, not about the players, because we can also speak about many players today. Okay. I think the most important thing for me is now when the transfer market closed, that everyone is 100% committed with this club and with this team, and this is the most important thing for us. No egos, because the egos kills every success. And I think last season we played as a team, as one unit, and we have to go back like this.
Ano sama Hansi Diatafle manager Jinamu Emma Barcelona team no wade to dwa say Barca team no other fourth e La Liga because after Monday 3 year international break no Madrid team no and edi kan our Spanish La Liga wamu our 9 points plus 5 goals Bilbao etos mienu Nick Williams and nua Nico Williams team no and that second no 9 points plus 3 after Villarreal enso etos mienu wamu so wamu toso me 7 points plus 7 and Barcelona etos so enaya wamunso our 7 points plus 4 Espanyol etos enum 7 points plus 2 na o ka top scorers na Abrante Fano Adrian Liso eye adwuma Emma Real Hetafe wa bought 3 goals and Abrante Nidin and Tajon Buchanan and so eye adwuma Emma Villarreal wa bought 3 goals Kylian Mbappe 3 for Madrid and Ferran Torres ashe 2 Ama Barca team no na the Atedi Chelsea team no in the English Premier League Monday 3 nanu Saturday early kick off amanfo elu so amode no Chelsea Etna Stamford Bridge ebo goals no mienu edugu Fulham form wamo entimi anti inform striker João Pedro ebo first goal and a Brentford team and Enzo Fernandez enya penalty ebo second goal.
Pushing hard As this corner goes into the centre, and there is João Pedro! He continues to dazzle for the Blues, and Marco Silva even more incensed with João Pedro scoring as Chelsea have the lead.
Yes, Auntie João Pedro and I say Chelsea team no what page in Makonso anytime bia kunu mumba den e de Chelsea team no what team save wo way aboa ama say Chelsea last 21 games in all competitions Chelsea are winning 18 alusu Chelsea 2 and o ma drop back on a nice performance for Enzo Maresca na Enzo Maresca ni name Enzo Fernandez so about the first Premier League player to provide 10 assists across all competitions in 2025 for any easy. Now after the game, and a Chelsea defender, Abraham Chalobah say happy for the win and the performance, especially in the second half of the game.
Happy for the win. Obviously not the best of first halves. The way we prepared the game in terms of second balls and draws, we lacked a little bit in the first half, but second half, that's the response we needed, and we showed that we dominated that whole half and got the 3 points.
We know how tough Fulham can be. Did they surprise you at all by the way they set up today?
Not really. As you said, we prepared, and all we lost in the first half was the second balls and draws. That's why they looked a tad on top. And obviously we came in, we regrouped, and we knew what was needed, and we came out and we showed that.
And of course, losing Liam so early, how does that change the setup and the game plan?
Yeah, it changes a lot. Obviously, what Liam brings is massive to the team in terms of running behind and physicality, and it's good that we have a big squad, you know, for players coming on and doing it.
Enti Liam Delap nso a player wabua Chelsea team no na arewosem ane se Delap anya hamstring injury apparently out for a longer than they were na Chelsea team no expect se obeste enso our out na enunti ama Chelsea team no reach an agreement verbally with Sunderland team no person omde McGill eba back from loan samaya and we joining Sunderland team no on loan na enam injury Abraham Liam Delap apicking to no yes Branton Esiaba back na decision wo mo amake awie ama Sunderland team no agia tum kura process say wo mo ekwakofa Brand Brobe enso every Ajax Amsterdam e kan wo bi ana ma Nicholas Jackson so aba baka ene ana permit me confirm ama mo say Nicholas Jackson and McGill mu nyina Esia return to Chelsea team no na yes Branton Nicholas Jackson enam Alexander Isak ni move to Liverpool no ama Newcastle for any Chelsea for din koma se bibia tutobu ye na emiti on time and where ya Nicholas Jackson ebe join Newcastle United team no Chelsea akache clubs wo mu epe Nicholas Jackson sa clubs no emubi etimi represent 65 million euros ubenya Nicholas Jackson on permanent basis ye kan ye nsha so se Crystal Palace team no so no consider a late move for Azar de Sarsi no so ay ade bia utimu se ano dinye pa na nano Saturday no our Stanford Bridge Garnacho Ramu our honum Garnacho are completing the move from Manchester United to Chelsea with amount of £40 million salon clause no 10% was signing 7 years contract Garnacho say one no wayakoda no Premier League matches ni bi na the lines of Chelsea players bi mo at Eden Hazard mo Chelsea players no sure na Abraham Akasem bi was in the near Japan so joining the world champions na Chelsea team no the best club was Siswa one also kwakwaye adwuma ama wabanu ayensama Abraham team and so any Alejandro Garnacho what they to you say I have a winning mentality I have passion and a big personality it is naturally fit with a club like Chelsea which has just won the Club World Cup. Chelsea are at the top now and it is important to fight for the club like the fans and ayensama Abraham team and Alejandro Garnacho one also Eddie Atujante say Garnacho a Chelsea player na the atia Adison João Pedro and so a player ama Chelsea team no and was Garnacho a brilliant player into a happy sa Branton and join you more coming into the group now hopefully no GDS Branton bet me aboamo in the next few weeks after the international break na ano Garnacho ni club Manchester United and so no a be here now no Saturday area womo atna Old Trafford Esha Burnley team no e come and sa Burnley Anthony ati emumieno abrante ne din and Josh ebo on goal on the 27th minute and a Foster abate kano mbuemo ebo second goal ama abrante ne din and Jadon Anthony abate kanma game no ekwokoye 2-2 on the 66th minute and nanka Manchester United team no wamo ebo draw 90+7 and a Bruno Fernandes enya penalty about the winning goal ama United bobo kono we abo ama sese abrante from Bruno Fernandes who have Premier League nima wono ana achase most chances created in the Premier League over the last 4 seasons abrante de atia anisa uchakia 2022-2023 will create 119 chances and a 2023-2024 114 chances 2024-2025 91 chances and a 2025-2026 who created 12 chances after the game matters delete the Netherlands boy and so HS Nania Chepasa United team etimi awini game
I think the first half was quite good from our side. A lot of big chances we created. I think we didn't concede that much. So I think an overall really stable performance, solid. But obviously you keep them in the game with not scoring the 2-0 or maybe even the 3-0. So that's something we could improve. But and also the second half was, you felt like we dropped in energy, in limited attention. And then you see that out of nowhere they could score goals and make it difficult for us. And that's something we definitely have to improve. But I think the fact that we came after the first goal of them, immediately we scored a 2-1, and after 2-2 we still believed to score the 3-2 is I think the biggest plus of today. But we all know that getting away like that today is not every week, so we really have to improve on that.
Yes, what do you now? So I also improve where no I and some matters delete what they had to drop Brandon Pueblo as the first goal. Emma United team Old Trafford Branton. So after the game, what didn't come on?
Congratulations, a goal and the first 3 points of the season. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel very good. Obviously, I think today was really important that we could win, and obviously I'm really happy to score my first goal here.
And of course, again, it's not for the chance of trying. There's so many opportunities to get more goals. We see it from yourself running in behind often. Hopefully 2-2 for you, the first of many.
Yeah, of course. We had a lot of chances in the first half, but I think we kept going in the game, and at the end we get a reward.
And you mentioned the importance of this game as we head into the international break. Is it a nice chance now to enjoy this victory and reset and return for the 2 big games that lie ahead?
Yeah, of course, it's really important. It gives us a lot of confidence and a bit of bravery before the national.
I know I am some apprentice and Buemo Wadi at Rubin Omorin after the game. One also say I think we deserve the win, not just in Kulimdiano. What more deserve?
I think we deserve in the end to win the game. I think we create a lot of chances. We should go to the halftime with a bigger advantage, and then everything in this moment, every possession near our box, they can score, and we are in that moment. So it's tough, always chasing a lot of things. But we deserve, and we try until the last minute to score goals. We have our chances, and in the end we deserve the win.
Ano I sama Rupin Omarin manager Jinamu Emma Manchester United team no wade eto United for na I serious their mate and some delegation e was together bonten so say ya womo area de musombe complete a deal to sign Angelo Taylor ono I midfielder Emma Stuttgart Bobo Kono ye ran mo say before said this summer transfer window encross and then na abrante for Angelo Taylor and so amuvu na abrante for Anthony so ni move to Real Betis ni says a new fee wamo outreach with Manchester United a 19 million pounds up front and a 1.75 million pounds and so sika say no add-ons aka 50% salon clause so no ebe what deal num na Kofi de Alba anisa Emiliano Martinez and game Aston Villa ebotia Crystal Palace womu elusu 3-0 no de anisa Emiliano Martinez and joining Monday squad na Unai Emery edi eramu our Villa Park no ni nyina anisa Manchester United team no and ya branch na akasa adura chira personal terms no womu agree say Manchester United any Emiliano Martinez ewie bibia wamu any Aston Villa fonso akasa adurachira bibia chese Emiliano Martinez enso ebe join Manchester United from Aston Villa.
Conversations. Remember this? Aston Villa and Man United also discussed about Jadon Sancho. Sancho is still at Manchester United, still not making any decision on his future. He needs to find a solution, and Aston Villa asked about the situation of Sancho. In January, it was February, they closed the deal on deadline day for Marcus Rashford, Aston Villa. From Man United, very good relationship between the two clubs, and now discussing about Sancho, so Sancho could be the new Rashford for Aston Villa. Let's see what happens there. But you know what's crazy in this story? If Dibu Martinez goes to Manchester United, Aston Villa can go for Senne Lammens, the goalkeeper wanted by Man United for the last 3-4 weeks. Villa have made contact in the last 24 hours for 2 goalkeepers in case of exit for Dibu Martinez. One is Diogo Costa at Porto, but very expensive. The other one is Senne Lammens. So keep an eye on this story, because it could be crazy with United, Dibu Martinez, and with Lammens, Aston Villa. So many things happening, including also Jadon Sancho in this conversation.
Anti Kofi Utimu says some move way Ebama players prepare a move, especially Jadon Sancho. Aston Villa force Womunya Kodano Mope and relationship with Manchester and Aston Villa and Terminal and where the Ekamubi and Emma Marcus Rashford for last season or Kobo alone Emma Aston Villa Terminal. Now the Atirisa Royal Antwerp goalkeeper and it's Senne Lammens and so no a goalkeeper na Manchester United Edinechi, yes, Aston Villa team no Ebani say a branch fan Emiliano Martinez Cordia, Wamuso a contact Royal Antwerp team no. Now the attendant say Wamu Manchester United club no, Wamu former defender Victor Naselendel of a player, one also a passing medicals our Aston Villa, what join your mom until June 2027 with option to add another year until 2028. Yes, it in BT Everton and Florentina Munina, Pepper but a Brenton, a passing medicals our Aston Villa, Nakofi and no Aston Villa team no etina fie ama Crystal Palace akobo mo 3-0. Now before the game Akwaaba they say Emiliano Martinez moved to Manchester United into no one camera day squad no omo ebisa Unai Emery say na dia naba Emiliano Martinez Abranton ni future artist goalkeeper na wode no etumu no Marco Bizot na chase ubisana Bizot ubisana den krapa Bizot na chase Abranton the present and the future Emma womo Aston Villa team no.
Emi Martinez not in the squad at all tonight. Why is that?
Bizot. Marco Bizot.
Where is Emi Martinez though?
Marco Bizot.
Will he be your future goalkeeper?
Marco Bizot. The time is over.
Anti Ano aya there a course between and Centroni no and Unai Emery this season 3 matches no first game 0-0 etia Newcastle no second game Brentford 1-0 and no Crystal Palace and so Akwaaba 3-0 ultimu said this season 1 point per and Aston Villa team no anya Tottenham Spurs team no so atena fie na no Saturday Emma Bournemouth Antoine Semenyo team no Akwaaba wo Tottenham for e ka ba ko a wo anti Evan Nelson and enya sa go no Emma Bournemouth team in Manchester City so kwato twa de kan Emma Brighton ebete ka no ebomu 2-1 nano Saturday Erling Haaland enya first goal Emma nyema ensu ekosu ye Emma womu pobokwa no aya Manchester City James Mena enya penalty eteka Emma ni celebrate Diogo Jota ni celebration no enti o dedicate goal no Emma Branton din ene Diogo Jota na Pep Guardiola a confirm say Ryan Shaki ebe mix it the next 2 months eno aya injury na no apeke no na Erling Haaland de su go our share na Ama Branton anya 88 goals in the Premier League by playing 100 Premier League games. Utimu say yes one na player wabo 100 games wanya more goals which is 88 Diotosu mienu Alan Shearer wabo 100 games no anya 79 goals. Ruud van Nistelrooy abo 100 games no anya 68 Sergio Kunagro abo 100 no anya 64 and Andy Cones anya 63 the first 100 Premier League games mo say their record no Erling Haaland and a crown simple player 100 Premier League appearance with most goals and so I just 88 goals now back to back lose for Manchester City and so I nano omulusu ya no yenye be kaya before sa game no mu alusu 2-0 to Tottenham our Etihad into amoko Brighton for Wamusu home grounds no de ate ani so mu lose 2-1 enti amanfo e bisase na Tottenham and Brighton and Eshewi na nya on next 3 matches after international break no send be siaka ombabo tia Manchester United home no mu and Napoli abo Champions League game home na for makwa way to Arsenal in the Premier League na so de ate ani se Savio player Tottenham space team no say do magia to mu se do no dead de ameti ani sam mo Tottenham team no ayo madwen sa Brante from Rafaelio onu aye adwuma ema AC Milan no wombekwa akofa no afa Fenerbahce team no prepare a move for Ike Gundogan 3.5 million euros plus add-ons and Yesika Fenerbahce from Turkey no womo ade ebe fra Brante from Ike Gundogan womo wi do womo se Ederson no womo awie bibia sene enano pa ya confirm amamo no Ederson adwane Fenerbahce aye 13.5 million euros and Fenerbahce atria ade Ama City enunti ama Brante fa no Jolie Gitararuma and so join Manchester City from PSG ultimu se ano edinye pa bibia ya dana Abrantino ene enko na wi anase transfer window no encroach no na Abrantino adwane Manchester City na Newcastle and Leeds United game no aye 0-0 mame fama tie force eno the big game ekoso our Anfield Liverpool esha Arsenal team no ekaba ko Arsenal wo mu anti direct free kick from Dominic Szoboszlai aka 70 minutes amaya pon game no on the 83rd minute and Abrantino enya sago no Emma Liverpool we abwa Emma Liverpool ashe 98% of their league games under papa FN Anslot 41 games and acha say 41 games no emu 40 ebia wo mu eshego emu ba ko pe and man timi enshego the highest percentage by any manager in the Premier League history na papa ni din enem Anslot about Dominic Szoboszlai abaso but no Szoboszlai no edin komo e kan sembebre na efa ni go na wonya ye no sa direct free kick no se nya de bia wata e practice e wo training grounds na so bono e beto no no won say yes obetimi aye bibi e de afa ho ama wo bu pobo ka fa no Liverpool no enso etimi edim kunim e wo mu no ase Arsenal team no for them to finish 3 times e was second on the league table no e ka bibi e chomo sem omo e perform better enti e kan wo bi na me no game no emu eye de no Anslot about Dominic Szoboszlai abaso wase nya de se on nya Brent no e weke sa free kick no e wo training grounds na so obebo Brent na abaso o right full back our boy na ultimu se enima e koye na de ate anese papa for Anslot si na ni age for the win omanya no and na wa confirm say Ibrahim Konate injury no e cramp and Brent anya na encheda anya injury bia e serious Hugo Ekitike anya let call up to the French national team enam injira Ryan Sheke apeke no na Mikel Arteta sin game plan no amreke amano na ade ba ko ne se Liverpool and Arsenal eba say ya na eko unhu de wo dominate na kofi after the match day 3 no Liverpool and the kind 9 points plus 4 goals the only club 100% record in the Premier League Chelsea etosum yonum 7 points plus 6 Arsenal etosum yensa 5 points plus 5 and Liverpool Tottenham etosum 9 6 points plus 4 and Everton etosum yonum 6 points plus 2 Uwe United wamo toso enkono 4 points Man City etosu 13 3 points enye izekra no Inter for ese amanfo ne
odi amano ni nsem no de esi ene de wado trim nti sa na ho nsem no azetie Uzen
Covid ago
bibia boko
Covid bibia ya boko
ye de nyame ase se bibia boko yes yaba yaba so de ne yaba sa pepenese mandi wanti bia waboka setam
Covid
ye
birthday wo ho bat minyanye
okay
isan se nanuoma ni mu ohye enti ba bia wo bi ya no in fact joining Facebook Akwaaba radio and then ye wi a ubetimi akwa ye adwuma bi a wo ye ana wakoto de wo ye bi a you cannot miss a single bit of unkomona ebano no yes yes Kofi says Alexander Isak to Liverpool is a done deal now 2 clubs in nyina reach full agreement after Liverpool enra omo the second bid ekoye now the total package 230 million pounds that is the total package and then in euros sikani nyina akwa wie 150 million euros now enra najo and a confirmation nearby. You see, this is a record. In fact, the most expensive transfer in the history of British football. In fact, the most expensive transfer in English football. now say Abrantia no yate say 6 years now was of course. And anopay is about 35 minutes ago. Wakodru baby Liverpool training no AXA training complex.
Wow.
Kofi all starting medical process no. Enti Isaac says here Liverpool office. Now plane na didn't go see bibia wakwakopi ho. Now obey the medicals na wie and then the official announcement and the confirmation no ebeba nne. Now ye nyina ye nim when it comes to Isaac ene de akoso after Liverpool the first bid call na Newcastle to bid nature again. Newcastle try say omobe convince Isaac to stay. Now not once, not twice, but Isaac made a stance clear before the end of the season. And or catch a coach and then on bumping for money. Subsequently they felt Agrona Odi, but he shown everybody saying the dream move. No, na yes Beba Liverpool. Omo call preseason. Omo started was Scotland one call or call whole free camp. Because he told them, say, until so I'm better no. So no I'm ball pa. Like. Now, I go back to Spain. I'm call Asia preseason one Kobe. Again, I'm back and I'm man one and say ma. Still play and say what can say all money the all or buy, but no way individual training. I'm so league in a chassis or beba. League in a chassis play and see ho. In fact, I'm game against Liverpool. Saturday and I'm going to new baby. In fact, the owner of the club, the Oye UK Nino, Ben Jacobs, or no, Ruben Jacobs, any Solis, or no, say a board chairman on the head sporting project. Echo Isaac Fee. Emma money no kokasai, still Isaac making the stance clear. The boy asa room yana manie. Now, omu sa Branty and nyadi say be possible. We will discuss player power sometimes. Because our contract with Liverpool, but the man nya sa power ne Isaac etimia force wa ama enei Liverpool. Kofi, he used to head them. Now he's coming to join them. That is the story of Isaac. Was say Liverpool pa enei or joining Liverpool. And the Omkoto Nick Votamadi, 85 million euros as a striker from Stuttgart. Now, the moment as I didn't happen here now, we will be on him transfer. So who say Omu give it in Apostle Omu James. And then Liverpool grew the confidence. Say so Omu kwa Omu Sabeka Abranti and the Isaac. So Nra Anna Jodie na Enyansem Ketwa. Kofi Isaac for Newcastle, of course. 109 games, nobody ma. He helped them to win the FA Cup. Wow. Usually a league na FA Cup one match be near the Champions League. Abefa home. 62 goals in total. Wow. He had 11 assists. Of course, season year will be a penny. He had 23 Premier League goals. That is Isaac and the Premier League. So the Isaac deal finally, Kofi, is happening on the deadline day. And Ranan Kasane was a very good day for Liverpool. Because not just the Isaac deal. Earlier, in a very difficult game, tight and cagey against Arsenal. In fact, Liverpool win a game in one of the most incredible fashion. Dominic Szoboszlai, Kofi, the free kick in a separate the two was from 32.5 yards away from the goal line. But on my free kick in so the angle, in fact, the Raya crowd no hear me who from master because Raya pa owns there be free kick with there. Only option so better no. That should tell you. Suppose like Nanka's only free kick ball. And he scored this in a very scintillating fashion. Ewa Anfield. And the Liverpool performing there so far new man started here. And now say any free kick now. There was no way any him say go be play game. We game no na ye kg apempem and now now me expected to see the Ekiti Kebeye. Mahunu. Because Arsenal defense, it was unfortunate. Say Abranti and Diere Saliba prayer earlier. But Lucas or say Christian Mosquera. Obowolu. Kofi for player. Who is Saliba ne Magalhaes boss center back. Ukraine psychological who is again who mobi. And you become grab a trade can prepare your mind. But Saliba prayer o free Muna Mosquera ne be mu. Oh, Onimobo. It was good in this difficult game. Away. Now, even with that, Omo man Kitty Kenum space. If a Salah crowd will know how to score against Arsenal, when your chance. Na ye pia, na ye say. On the other hand, Konate Van Dijk swai chiro, Remilos Kekes, and when ye nene Takashi. On the boy back Ntokwa. That should tell you, say, Liverpool for the ball now, and it Arsenal, name word dine. for Arsenal pa and many Ateta ya adwen so say enra nyoma odi ko game man weke. Arsenal nya first 7 corner kicks na Liverpool nya bi. Arsenal when nya corner kick set piece expert. No mo ntimi anhye bi. That should tell you say box ni mo ko e ni nyoma na mo try. You crazy ni. Kofi. Pass a crap ma. First half the 9 can see. And you know, in fact, Odegaard they are out. Yeah. Saka ya out. Madueke wan pass you. Aha. And the also was our 9 Kabi. The good news for us and run say Ezebe Bobby, or former player, or one at Tete no. Now we're making the debut. And Akwaaba. And the Ezebe Bobby. Aside there no results na nkoye. But Liverpool after 6 games, anomni Arsenal in the Premier League. Now no me the record ne be chire when e da ha no. Na Liverpool team in Arsenal. Yeah. So they needed this one badly. Now, what this means, they say Premier League table, no, Liverpool are the only team with 9 points. The only team with 9 points. Indeed, I should tell you, say, Liverpool Nankasano, they've had a very, very good night, and then for the past 24 hours has been so great. And now I know what I say. We are in a transfer deadline. Maybe deadline be Ghana time 6 p.m. British time 7. Now Abrante and the other Guehi after Liverpool say he's in the medical so no Guehi deal no so is on task. Enra Maguehi scored. Now for Maguehi the obi him say he's agreed in the personal terms any 5 years no be sign for Liverpool ni nyina. But I can't say na Crystal Palace for no. Now Guehi are making a stance clear. Say he wants to join Liverpool. In as much as one person obey BBI gidi no. Opposite Liverpool opposite new Crystal Palace eton. Now the good news and say Enra he scored. Palace posted him. Now so who's a transfer see now Crystal Palace and a player now rumored around when it comes to transfers no. Team ni posti na e kan dey back open the channel say go vi market na no mugu so omo ye no. Enti mane nyo wanwa. Now for Liverpool fans there's a good news anopeya because Liverpool Crystal Palace for no. Omo free Brighton. So omo defend the friend Igo omo pe no. Now, so I'm I go from Crystal Palace. They never see here. What it means, and say, Maguire replacement. No. Now he's expecting say, and Liverpool for Maguire so ever added. Now, so sir, this will be the kind of players so far this summer. Now, I go near from Brighton. I'm open no about defense. I about Crystal Palace. Now about pet. That is it. Now, here is lot summer. But travel 400 million pounds in terms of spendings. The last time a Liverpool project in nature say, almost say, say they are the most successful club in the Premier League. And the standard now Madrid are set in terms of Galacticos. No more defining era, or more dominating BBR, and no more person more in the next decade or so. Because in all the top players, signings, quality, marquee. Your signings, for Anvet. 160 million pounds. It was 125 million euros. Hugo Ekitike 95 million euros. Milos Kekes 47 million euros. Jeremy Frimpong 40 million euros. Giovanni Leone 31 million euros. Amin Pesci 1.78. Alexander Isak 150 total package. Now that should tell you Maguire Hiba 42. And he may assure say and it's lot nankasano. A woman said last season transfer no one top player. But no him say we never. And come man around who be because they say kwade Liverpool are here signings na ama me sure some make say abroso. So that is the news for Liverpool. Now we are missing the AC weekend with the transfers. Now there was a very huge drama. Chelsea after Chelsea winning by 2-0 against Fulham. Kofi Nicholas Jackson akodru Germany. Now Sarich on the pictures that was will be Amanesi. In fact, I added a video. Oh, see, Abrante and Daddy Jackson. Why, Omunam Hobian so acquire your Marco Foka. Omo sign loan deal. Of course, the initial bid was a loan deal with an option to buy 69 million pounds. Abrante and Daddy Nicholas Jackson could do what Kofi. Chelsea first half na striker no Liandila. A pulling hamstring to us on a tie no welcome. and a bass on to be mobile. Now hamstring injury, so it me cost 6 to 4 weeks. Said the air reporters are brandy in the bidding. One a Liverpool fans, hey, I chance for say, Yantias here. Almost frere, Nicholas Jackson in the agent to say, almost strike an epra. Until deal no, even though I had no multiple more moko. Nyadi so memanako. Kovi, I say Jackson or Ghana ni. I'm not because trust I say no posti ya Ghana for say me aka me mad. Ampa Jackson say
Omma.
Jackson mu ye bia. O say no.
What's sanity?
Omada. And for about 18 solid hours, Jackson said, "Oh, see her." And check na the agent no control Facebook said, "Oh, hunu elupia reverse boom. Nti flight no ma fo akore de. So be bo machi. Enye ye. But omuni option. Jackson assigned 9 years the match Chelsea. And the baby our contract no. Won't mean say Oma. What I say? So that time no, they were on their way some call medicals number so. Now medicals number so no. It is because Max Ebel ne one sporting director for Bayern say player no contract with Chelsea. And now Chelsea for years so mo de be mo on loan. Now Chelsea so mo mfa ne ma mo. And you no Bayern no omo ntimi nkoye obi player. Kofi medicals so mo fa no wa bra team na onu betime mo authorization no. On for authorization in my so now I ended up to be say obi ya say the air course so air frustrating Nicholas Jackson no air course so sir. What I say? But aside them being emotional, say man, only any other option. So said about number of voice damage shirt kind, the deal is 100% off. Abrante and Jerry Jackson or ba. Now Jackson ba about sister Chelsea no omo. I say omo. And the Chelsea for the Jackson car say omo no. Omo friend Gil. Say there be ono so loan no me yes omo de na economy calling off. Magiu mra. Na omeboa animu ho say there be omenya multiple options wa that. What the lap ye main number 9. Joao Pedro nye main number 9. And the Magiu betima beboa na Joao Pedro aboa na afi oma fill the gap. Now enei Abrante and Dennis Jackson so omunti. There are a lot of options. And then transfer market no another player ye keep it tabs on Nicholas Jackson. Newcastle United. Kofi oma shana tade.
Wow.
Ewom amato Nick Votamed. Omo Osula. Na no akwa na obe ha adwen no.
Yes.
But omo feel say so munya Jackson and Jackson will be a very good deal for Newcastle. And then Chelsea wants to sell him permanently. And it means that Chelsea will be very busy today.
Yeah.
And it is because they say Jackson Abba, but I said that Chelsea no more. And the Newcastle are working to sign Abrante and Eddie Jackson. Adding to Nick Votamadi, Newcastle to Skelbu, Liverpool the Kotu Munra. Now, Kofi, Chelsea game need more Rene. And it was a game that still in the transfers. Abrante omo turn in chair in Alejandro Garnacho. Wahinya mi anyman free man you. Waba Chelsea. Waba ya infianson. He was seen in the stands. And he witnessed Chelsea almost 2-0. In fact, game were a whole lot of controversies. But whatever being the case, Oma get 3 points in Omo de international break. So Chelsea were able to win this very game and in front of Todboli, and then with a whole lot of Fulham disappointments about VAR decisions. And they go on referees number patcho. Na Kofi Anura me wanna me catch madam for be say Premier League referees na issue statement to say Roy Jackson goal no am disallowed Fulham first goal a mistake. Not some form asem so na dey no why say on come back akotrash him. There's nothing you can do. What I say nti eno eye kakra esi wo ho no. Now let me repeat. Ene eye transfer deadline. Nti there are a lot of deals as you keep your eye on. First of all, Oko Spain Real Madrid did here. I'm so maybe I'm signings ins and outs. Omo be toa no matter no. Omo be free mu no, omo free. The last one nanka Esibayos. Omo say da, omo adwena sesa. Omo anton. Na Madrid so on Tobi, Barcelona only sika, Barca on Tobi. Omo maka hwan na yesi Atletico Madrid ade, omo no ho. Enti deal nanka sa na centralized ewo England. Eno omo twi be free Germany, twi be free Italy. Enti enei there are a lot of deals that we are expecting. CBCA. First, Ademola Lookman. He was one of the players transfers and not surrounding Omopa. But initially, no, yet he said Inter Epen, no Sika Kofi, na Inter Milan Ede Kono, Atalanta so manje. Now Lookman so far what is Atalanta no more. And yet he said Bayern. Actually, so me extremely interested. Enra time Inter game, it was reported say Inter were very much confident say ne omumumbe side Ademola Lookman. Now Tottenham also hey Lookman. No baby and commode Savino and Eze Bebono. Omo say there's a chance. So omo so betimi akọ for Ademola Lookman. So ne Abrante and the Ademola Lookman one player Kofi anyone who ye pass he no beko. Yemfa Ademola Lookman de no enchen. Other deals. Say Yaka Jackson de Yenram Man City. Kofi Abrante and the Ederson. Now everything is agreed. Abrante and call Fenerbahce. Now it's subject to medicals. Until Ederson finally obey free Man City. Ederson free Man City no. Abrante and the Gigi Donnarumma never. Until he say Gigi Donnarumma said initially ye drew baby and him said you no enya possible. Old Trafford better no. James Trafford better no. Kofi still Pep Guardiola who saw a problem. Until I say this goalkeeper Gigi Donnarumma eba from PSG. Now Donnarumma ne a no be any medicals. I think say around by 12 thereabout. Until Donnarumma deal no, so we are keeping tabs on because you may it will happen. To a long term deal for 5 years or more and an over sign for Man City. Is a Pegadilla who say when you keep obey to match about problem. Again, Abrante and the other Stefano Ortega. Who's also a Man City keeper. Things be brave no. Ebiaba no are rejected. And for now, Ortega and so yes, there are a lot of offers I expect to say Bibeba still for Stefano Ortega, but Ortega say Uncle baby. Maybe in the winter, January transfer no, Kofi no be consider move. If you say so Rashi say CA could join any team, that might be a mistake. And on person side, you know, a basis. So for Stefano Ortega, Kofi Abrante no and so deal era enenam no ho or consider be. Now, Manchester United. Kofi na no dey Jamenko. Na Bruno penalty no kra na keeper na go say na we nyame anima sagura sampa 2-2 na penalty no kra no we mpanifo penalty ntia because ncheche mu ne bebre also na tadiem de referee ni ncheche mu chese na se oja Diallo but Diallo hu se wa head nya no ho anto box ni ma omo ntimi nche go na Amorim sa so on he penalty no na eduru ba bi na ne ho san ye me mombo in fact na no na de ga wa nya win by force win na and at this moment this is what Manchester United need. Say we need to see say win be ba e best say om fortunes because sometimes san nyoma win utimi lusu na be your habit o shakra enhye and we here win be na atene o misfortunes no and eno na Manchester United aye no that is the only thing I'm who positive from the game because we in sign Kofi the way Man you know am here against Grimsby no sa Man you na the ball Burnley no we in sign elementary mistakes defenders now more awareness ye poor say opponent na ye build up United shape ni United na ye build up he be a Casemiro gina as a diama on ba be receive ball he obi a oni Bruno elbow deep no Bruno no nim say ye den obegina central na Casemiro akoka ho ti United person me ye build up mfinfin your option na mfinfin your option unim say over far no beje that was their problem and man you dey see yes here now enei omonso Emiliano Martinez Kofi, it looks as if say Oma intensify race, you know. Initially, no matter you are 2-2. Now, many Antwerp goalkeeper semi Lamens. Lamens were full our Antwerp into our last 2 matches, 1 derby. Or so Munjai now encore. Now, say Lamens deal near possible. Among to Emiliano Martinez. But Emiliano Martinez and so Crystal Palace. Our TV is almost never cry. Cry. If you are more any Aston Villa, Palace could share Villa. Now Villa just like Newcastle almost struggle at the beginning of the season pa. Almost 3 lose to Crystal Palace. Now lose to Crystal Palace no. Dibu Emiliano Martinez wonder go no. Ono so person join Manchester United no. Enti enei we are expecting Sabrante and Diede Emiliano Martinez by enumere who's the first and nanke ya anadwo 11.
Yeah.
Enumere 6 until 5 p.m. I corner the Kofi. We are so be come you. Ana onko we are keeping touch say there finally abrowa yipuma kwam Robertis for na ne ka say o man timi an reach agreement with Man U for Anthony omo aba they say Anthony one Robertis mpanimfo ni hia ye omo didi omo chele ya na me catch us say Man U for na hu say Betis for ne pese kana na nkofo ne teso na ombete so finally omate so Jadon Sancho nyanya timo Aston Villa for pe no wanye fast na Kofi on my TV so be because obi ammo nti Jadon Sancho nso on friend na mpani for no mo Villa Kromo nko because Villa here players enye Jadon Sancho nko mo say here strikers we will talk about that now Sunderland top players na omo akopie mu Leipzig omo ne Abrante Diade Lasroa Gertruda omo sniper striker nti nei Abrante ne Diade Brian Brobe first option omo fi so omo nya Brian Brobe a omo awie now so omo nya Brian Brobe a there is another striker Loch Kofi ono so tie nwum kama omo pese omo de ne ba team num na obebo omo so that is Sunderland and so enyoma omo so you trying to make sure say omo so saman omo benya de omo pe e de afim e wo honom still all transfers no Kofi say Liverpool have Elliott and it is expected say I'll be like the omo show interest no omo beba now Liverpool rating 50 million pounds Elliott enye na adwe so obeko but so offer na ya obeko Liverpool want to sell because man so atopa na Leipzig you know this one dey offer reach 50 million eba Leipzig go problem Kofi na nu ya na omo ton Xavi Simons ma Tottenham baba be born in same stadium ho fine okọ encheye unim se ne Abrante ndie dey Ikoma Leo Sopenda attacker na ono nkwa na nidaso aka already team ni nye Leipzig o ma santu o ma ton na ma Juve enti Juve for na nya Ikoma Leo Sopenda no to akopie Italy na oni Jonathan David nebe lead Juve attack na ye pa for Juve ebe bo investors said be goals any ade be pie mo Italian Serie A no enti Leipzig na kasa no Kofi minim de omo penafi enti so omo hia ti they will need to come early and make sure say omo be ma have your deal no a happen no omo anya because he goes in to replace Xavi Simons said be ya abo no mfifi ho be ye take e de amomo now say maka Ikoma Leo Sopenda asem say okojuve mebo sama ya e no mo fa Jonathan David oba ye nnioma ekoye so e chese obi hu aka Randa Kolomuani enro de Shamvlaovic shego mebo nti Randa Kolomuani ne hu aka nti Kolomuani na ne hu aka no Kofi yase Newcastle for say still striker no mu hia na de nti ene Jackson say Newcastle na nye ya o mefa Kolomuani ombe mu anako nti that is it for even Kolomuani so na de ne nanam no there a whole lot of deals Kofi and at this very transfer no evolve around place Mr. Wisa nyanya ne deal no imbuomo yes say okoro and na Wisa hu say na yes one so team e say Brentford so one share nti Wisa 19 goals man for review imbuomo share 20 year but Wisa had 19 last season Wisa scored 14 nti Wisa nankasa attack no on my goals nye Jackson no mkura tipen no otimi share Chelsea bicycle kick na wiem panyai Wisa or hard into players are misro mo pa Wisa Mateta omo ba o how to Kofi e say Wisa nso ye nyina ye nim say dada e no show interest e o Newcastle for no so a chese o munya na o mbefa no but still deal no happen here e o honom now that is it for other major transfers Kofi ye keep it tabs on surprises ebetimi asisi a lot of surprises betimi asisi but Kofi main ones na you expecting there ebi meka hu these are the transfers now Kofi enra Spanish La Liga no first Real Madrid will win omo there before enra until let's start from there na Madrid I will need 2-1 against Mallorca e wo fie meaning say the last time catch say Chomeni say omo 3 games na no mo before international break the players na make a vow say and so we winning all the 3 matches no more international break number and they were able to win now they won this game there but it was a game that Madrid felt so much frustrated because they had 3 goals disallowed in fact Mbappe himself had 2 disallowed and this one until the end na unpassable on Rodrigo Rodrigo that's all Mbappe na wa share goals nko pass ideally for teamwork no Rodrigo so here goal next or pass it. But you understand, say he was forcing. At the end of the game, I was saying, say Mbappe should understand, even though that is the mentality of great players. Every game of person you be Ronaldo ni Messi no. But nye game bia out of the 38 La Liga matches no and abeshe go ebi o kra na no o she kra na ya desala o sha na ya desala should tell you sampa where the first offside goal no the slightest of margin in fact o do when nika say offside I won't mean but we used to semi automated offside machine so who are you to argue with AI and a computer nti ene na mo desala so you should understand that but you know I think say Real Madrid are beginning to see a lot of positive signs. Last season Barcelona were playing very well and winning easy matches. Madrid were struggling right from the early beginning. Now this season, Ashas, yes sir, Madrid are both very well. Madrid are creating and scoring, and Barcelona are struggling. I'm not for baby you me pa. Say me say Barca ne Rayo no bo ne hu. Na Abrante be a Sakura man your friend Isi Palazon. Oshia Barcelona, Oshia big team. Kofi enra sankofo ni nyina me fie aye mo de boaba. I'm going to make one. Oh, no, na Sakura man, your friend is saying, Abrante na na me can say, Isi Palazon. Kofi. Game itself. Barca, in fact, a year past, a lot of Barcelona fans are here to say match we draw no crow munya in Yamiasem. In the Barcelona nya draw, but mu goalkeeper ni nya man of the match. In fact, man of the match, send you two, how many two ni nya be man one Garcia. Enra. So you will be away beat now only one Garcia. This is the reason why Barcelona bought him. In fact, on save you almost save him na. You get it? It was a game that never or try or more training. And or do a mobile. So for the car where's what the koto ni paba.
And yes me.
What I say? In the media honestly, Mesa Kabim, Ebi na mo ne menyadwe. Barcelona last season team, yes in this season. And won't say early. But if you were able to watch Barcelona from the way they were playing and firing from all cylinders, if they don't take care, that will even affect other players in the performance. Unzelami Yama say, even though he's getting the numbers, but Mbobolo now open up. Because the team is not functioning properly. Ebasana will be a struggle. Rafinha are saying or season. Good. So that should tell you. Now, upon Rayo Bo no Mobo Yenina. Now, and deserve it to win. Ya kwaje penalty tia Rayo. Bono. Nay accidental tripping. Na one can no crown said and chino to the level size of falling for referee to say penalty. Premier League commentators, Cormac Namara and the Tossan or more brophobia or mocha. Almost say it doesn't meet the threshold of a contact that warrants a penalty.
Oh, okay.
Say Ebia Obi who come obi na or teto and now pushing biba. Say even though who come be a major penalty. But I want to be come obi. Amunza ohwa kan de ba bla na sheda no top and na say yentimi nyina so nye penalty nti Cormac na mara no taka say emiti sa threshold no senka va hwe ya Kofi would have been clear anopa Xabi Alonso and I'm quite so coach training one nkra no e no bibi san say na no Barca penalty no minim say me obi obehia bia be bisa me assembly mintimi nya no because there was a whole lot of situation around the penalty and the yanko have vai Kofi
no go do
va yeah. Spanish La Liga no. Kofi so omo to La Liga president no fo. Any board no La Liga board no omo anye league ni ya. I've been complaining from last season to date. Nkofo we ya no. Omegu league no. Liga Real Madrid Bobby, Barcelona Bobby. Barca ko match o park ne so. Na hwe park a omko so ball no. Kofi Park when Kwa the Rayo Park no Ghana Premier League teams they be better purchase anything way. No nko buza president now say two teams in na be gina so abo. Say sa for na cancer funi bia. O say two teams in na be gina so.
Enya Barcelona.
But so do player. And am say do be to the park no. By force watching na no ma watenti na sent to Tugu Park na be keepers na dan keepers na nim Spanish La Liga in 2025 for Christ's sake. And I say no. Me say normal stadium no kra na a chire nyina na nipa ntana ho keep a chire in a normal stadium ka obebo dede na wo ma pressure no ya de bana na age ho abba Spanish La Liga and me catch them say even TV coverage no kra nya se ba TV a me say so mo yiva na so be have video na time no ave there fit afo say there be omo me computer dey from say repellers sanikinum Omo jira die na chi sova yi sa omo de be help penalty.
Omo mia nye lines zo na call for.
Oh. Nkofo ni gu ho omo fichire wires no still. Ama. TV na mo.
TV etikofo ni bia na de.
Bi do La Liga for nko ade. Hwe even Italians ya. Enra I'm intermatch na park na so fe no na referee almost the same thing so referee disallow boy he say you nyina asua na onso wa chire
oh okay
it was very very good seeing that but La Liga na come from let's be honest dear they be am say Premier League branding no any Premier League the total package you know Emma omoye unmatched e wo wiase every league suffer now no French League 1 the headline sponsor TV coverage no mu nya bi na no cannot prove kwa kasaye Bundesliga is almost bloggers ni streamers who say o channel live crowd bit me twa above from Italian Serie A almost suffer but Premier League ni scabu o you say agro they are marketing the product very well me say nra Liverpool park we can say carpet we can say hey pitch Premier League teams in the boss boni and they will be buying the top players from other leagues you know no more they call smaller class not Forest no Bournemouth what I say
yes
because they are doing things proper omo ye nneoma yi nti nra ye bobolo no hell in a league ye deva adesala obi go obi nya penalty ni enko heva ye se va na dum e fa ba bi etimi Yusuf fa ba bi va nya
adwuma
oye we ya do level bi a kobi nti na La Liga ne se nya Real Madrid match na Barca match
eni bre ma
enu kra no La Liga mpani fo na hu se so de ko she Premier League time obi ahwe kobi obi ahwe me ka bibia say mayu
1 FM
ti say na no Liverpool ni Newcastle no say any Madrid match ne clash ya you fan say awia 3 a obi abɛ Liverpool ni Newcastle ne Real Madrid ne Mallorca no obi abɛ hɛja Barcelona ne Rayo enti say nya classico no a me say La Liga matches no obi because the omo ye na time nyo omo na no bi Lamine Yamal ball na trala and yes o say goal line wo ho na no one ball shot no Premier League referee say I show wa ha ho mo na hwe sa ball ni bi Premier League obi ball shot no obi head here as a trala as na referee say I show wa watch him goal line La Liga Lamine Yamal ball ya tra po me wa El Clasico referee say goal line bi ani ho o de na adwen antra I say na no Akwaaba special ya share go answer mo say da nyego what I say yeah va ni ho President Park na akopɛ va but goal line technology su ni ho with this no it was different a whole La Liga Kofi so we pitch na we be ho and we have to be very 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 careful and yes sir within a year or two because they say you know Bournemouth ni Newcastle crab boy interesting with Premier League mo
yes
they say Brighton ball Aston Villa interesting say Crystal Palace and Tottenham boy interesting and the na other teams you know Kofi omo ye dia fa ho and we have to be very careful with it Inter for kunipa nra na Inter should know something last season Kofi tago Napoli G League ni fi Inter and same with only 2 points. I just said Napoli win one game be na Inter draw. When you get na Inter draw no. How many last you? She 2. Pedro and all the same former Barcelona. But take kan nyina. One a tip play Dodi Lukabaki is on his way to Lisbon. As he signed for Benfica. So Dodi Lukabaki what he play is here Kofi or Co. Now Inter share one goal nra. Investment na to dem we ya o.
Bow anode.
Emo ya o, aduma yi. Ta go. Na wo ye?
Ka hwe nkire no.
Amapam na ora so.
Omo so mbepam no.
Am so mbepam. Na ye nduare.
Na bi pam no nduare. Na be se ne betua bibia mo.
Papa na ba no no ka kire omo se. Ono ba ye no. So odi say Alonso aduma ni bi do obe ye da.
Ene munyimoni.
Alonso players no. Omko. Ampa.
Edio.
Papa is asia. Veda Hoffenheim. Kofi. Ontimi ansha Alonso da. So Hoffenheim share nkofo we.
Yeah.
Leverkusen. And yes okay. Utifi o Hoffenheim asho. Okobo Veda Bremen. Koye bibi ni yen hade. Na wo de wo share ba. Obe show 5 million. Sa ko chu otirun say. Hey sorry. Kofi obe show 5 million. O ko share Veda Bremen. Kofi.
Yeah.
Bon kra man hwe bi. Material will lead 3-1 am say be nkofo na say the red card Ten Hag
wait ma Hag 3-1 no
3-1 Kobi Baba nkofo the 10 against Levy abete 3-3 wase nkofo aduma Inter what share 1 nil na no kwa we ko share 5
na abete na fie no
you na mo be yo be ye ase bi ni players no say ai na man for Inter gu ye ntimi nsore biem enti mo ba fie we ye interference home game o omo wi ye ko international break Lutaro Martinez Bobby Chahanoglu o Bobby do we don freeze the gina ho Marcus Thuram so Bobby obi e Bobby o Barella o Bobby Bastoni o Bobby Di Marco o Bobby on mi wo nyina na mo hye wango a say yede penalty within the shortest possible time Kofi can show 2-1 mo presso criti chance outside goal yeah then o first home game in front of the fans
we lose
draw crowd intenya
yo
e ba say na call sport comment section wa Nigeria for
some say phone
go be commentary scroll say ya no musu because adwuma na ye dele
and yes okay
and Inter have to be very careful
yo Martin
yes Napoli ade na omo ye ba no
o ma so be here say
good
yada se no aye Hussein Adams na wotene nkasa amana ne nse wachechem kama we free transfer ana ise obebie mu e Olisa ye boy no odi nkyeremu edi amayeba na ye tesifie na fisem etimi edi atwa so aha aye Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel so good morning Akwaaba Sports Arena was my name is Salifo Osman I'm watching you live from Brikumazi was Akwaaba Sports Arena papa yeda se the message no edi aba was good morning boss so I'm watching you live inside Brikum a carriage of education in fact was I'm not surprised about last night's results between my Barcelona and Ramayuk Rayo Vallecano. Was it because I told you right after Kotoko game that Barcelona will find it difficult to win or to need to win? Okay, so they need to be very careful because the investors, the bet, you know. Yes, I bet me I say I'm was it my increasing to Ishon Anafi from Babalu Sakan message or the free courage of education at the buy no. Was it good morning Kofi? Was I'm watching the show live for in half Gosso from the message or the buy no. Was it good morning Tago? Was I'm watching the show live from Jenny. Was it listening to Dalia Boys? Was it inside Jenny? More updates on FC Barcelona. Keep the fire burning. And listening to Ice Cruise inside Jenny from Ohene Jan Maxwell the messenger or the abandon. Was it good morning Akwaaba team? Was it keep up the good work? Watching you live at Italy Torino from Pablo Escobar the messenger or the abandon. Was it good morning? Was I'm watching the show live from Techima update on Chelsea. Keep up the good work from Abrante Ifren Osman Yaya the messenger or so Ediaba. Kwame Adama H says a good morning Kofi live from Libya. Yeah, that's him. Also H says a good morning Akwaaba team. Was he keep up the good work? Watching live at Sunyani Berlin from Kran Eben a messenger or the Eban. Was it good morning Tago? Was it please more updates on the best club in the world? Hala Madrid way I don't zip on the messenger. What the Aban was it good morning? Watching live from Wa Barnabas and messenger it's what the free wa at by Matma. What's more fire? Matma Yadasi. We say you guys are doing the good work Yadasi. Someone the messenger. What the Abba was say good morning everyone. Was say Hala Madre see you from Zats Ibrahim the messenger the Frashaman at the Aban no. Now Ian Twas what's a good morning Akwaaba was watching live from Amantin from Amadou Fuseni the messenger on the Sudiba no. Was say a dance Bona Frederick more fire we a bongo di bala the messenger also Eddie Abba just say nice work to you yeah that's say the message in the Abba Anna feel so Sadiq as a spin was say it's United you was say it's not that go you yeah that's it menim the opportunity or there yeah yan twaso na yenkonyi dia kaso infre na yewia na dia 70 Eddie free Anna fi ye
uhwemu na no na if I get the suit plane
okon
say okoma say
oh okay
Roberto deserve ko yedwuma ho
oh okay
say na if I get on the agent na dey otu say wiem traffic betio
traffic betio
be busy
yes let's say wiem now
no o mane bo ama yes Juve nso ikoma Leo Sopenda wakodu
oh okay
ama say oye ne medicals nti o chiachia o she den mi inside ho ikoma Leo Sopenda ordinatifu ye ne space ono so echiachia e wo ho Zegrova ono na adwene ono so kwa Openda nie
oh okay
okodu Juve Zegrova Juve ye deal so Zegrova so akodu anopai okoye ne medicals ti o sensan autograph e de mama Juve fans ti Juve for no de omani abre initial no na page di Sancho omamfa there's a Man U you say omo ye deals ni me and keepers na man you menye keeper ten
Martinez
Seni Lamens ni Dibu Martinez yeah say omo po mu mienu nyina
okay
but the omo ye ne say omo say ko mo ton Sancho
okay
nti Sancho ko Villa na nko mo discan bia ka ho anase sen ya na omo de aye Emiliano Martinez no say ye ya omo mfa Seni Lamens no
oh okay
enti say Villa for na ko gina tight corner omo nya Sancho now e ba say be win for United omo tima offload Sancho and omo de nya Dibu goalkeeper because error mine dey say Nana ateba in the sonya ade now say Dibu di ne ye omo fa Sene Lamens say Sene Lamens ye so wajari Antwerp omo match no say ne de na enso say Dibu de na whatever being the case whatever be the case man you asata no pay omo ye deal ni mienu nyina but omo nim so meto ba ko
yo Mate edase eno update say every transfer news no eba no was say Prince Kofi good work done was say I'm listening to you live from University of Energy and Natural Resources was say I am teacher Kojo inside Sunyane was say greeting to my only sister Yeboa Amanda inside Nanasuano okay you yedase say what the message na ediaba was say good morning Black Kofi was I'm watching you live from the Black Babari Salon for today was say yesterday is not easy for Barcelona but I hope you will be the first team to win the La Liga. Okay, you say my greeting to you guys. Yeah, that's it. We I the Black Babali Salon or say Akwaaba Sports more fire. And I say the Black Babali Salon we did for case you. Yeah, that's it. So the message in there. What see you guys are too much. NS inside Kefu suits on me. Okay, NS my young channel P say UT. What's a good morning to you all, brothers. What say I'm enjoying the show live from Anima Lodge opposites Get Fun Hotel. I will police Sunyane. Okay, you. What say? God bless you for your good work. I say, mighty Man City disgrace me. Pow you. Why men's room? We from Abranti. I friend. Nana Inti. The messenger or the place Sunyane ba. What say? I'm watching you live from Akwaaba. My name is Spider. Spider that say odo message no. Edi aba ananopi. Yenkonyu wesu infre na yewia na yede fisem atwaso ediamaha Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel so nduba ye page mu de free to media ne so na Akwaaba yikono abetwaso edi amashishia no enya asem kitokra na ye ntwaso so good morning Black Kofi was say youngest okay Okada rider Brukum was say this season no anti doping for Barcelona players. Hala Madrid all the way. Obizasa Omanya and to doping test be mama Barcelona players nana. Was it good morning? Akwaaba Sport. Hala Madrid Thomas message or the bar no. Was say Neymar Jr. is my name. Real Madrid is the best team. The calendar, no doubt. Yeah, that's it. So the message in Ediaba. Was it good morning? Akwaaba radio. Was it greeting to all Madrid fan from Kwesi Prince Vinicius in the message or the bar no. Was a great job Tago. Was it was a great job Tago and the rest of the team from Sets Kofi Apreku honest messenger honest Eddie Abba and Nanopi ye yibi Eddie Efro mo transfer news ne betombiano before say be sorry ye dini nya be mo nti we say na ni bra bre no phone so na so miamia so no enya asem kito je bia ntum enya tom kwa na obeyi di ama na oso de elko visa manfo ni abre dwaman so a ye sane sahoro ye hwesempo teams no ebe nya ho de na league a start a ye bu no ebe duru no na oso teams so ani je setimi akọ de ma nya se de bia no obedi areho basa na emwa was it good morning fantastic sports today away from Tachi Martin the messenger on so Eddie Abba Ananopia and so ye yibi Eddie Efro Eddie Amana messages as bia hero good morning. I'm enjoying you guys this morning. Was say and God bless you Hussein Adams. Okay, yeah, that's it from Kevin Dana. No one on the messenger. On so Eddie Abba no. Ye baba bia no ibeyi Eddie Fro Eddie. Ye.
Na if I get that kodru
Wakudru
say okay. Ti fans na kushia no wo mase ho. Oni Roberto Dizebi ekwakoye. You know West Ham. And they say na if I get finally Walande honom. Now about 5 minutes ago, Newcastle for Brentford. Ndo mo kate ko ne nche kra na.
Oh, okay.
5 minutes. Almost we said deal number here.
Ombeyon.
Nti omo from say here, dey paperwork no we ko try no computer nim. We ko try no computer no ma fax omo ho. Nti we said deal no say it's back on. Omo ye din. Yes, Villa for say Elliot deal no. Omo say there is a chance.
Okay.
Because Liza for now my late 50 million pounds no. The interest on say Villa so team ne mu go. Into omo permit for this abeg John McGinn ne Telemann so no. Nti e say Villa for so am Liverpool aya we say omo prepare bid and ne ya de abre omo for Elliot.
Oh okay.
Liverpool for omo twen omo de ane say 50.
Kusu
50 unya de bar na ni player na kasa ombeje mama nako.
Okay, yeah that's say eno aye Hussein Adams na otene nka no yewum ayi se kopem se ye be pon onya de si transfer nation e be kame oda na afisam ye say every the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana nyame ya doma on the 4th of this month here Ghana yene chat ye de kopem so we aye World Cup 2026 qualifiers no ana ye hwe nim se ye betimi akọ na yakọ girem na yetimi aboni na no ana ye coach Otuado enem 24 man squad ze nyambo da no ana face no boys no wo me report na hobo no ye fa hye so na ye hwe se mpo 2 matches a day nim no Ghana ye betimi awene against Chad ana Mali no ye betimi atwase na nkrim de so etimi aba me no ka se no boys ni bi etima bedu Ghana ha and training ne be start shishisha no nya sabiketo kran to by Facebook kwa boys no ana ese airport no ana GF4 akwesa video ai so mo de aba entimrante bi etise Jonas Ajete wono abedu Christopher Babonsu wono so abedu Antoine Samenyo wono so abedu Elisha Owusu wono so abedu Jordan Ayu captain no wono so abedu aman ma ana fe Salis mo omonyina awa Ghana ai sa hobo no wo mo edebeshisha so ene ana yehwe nim se o maka no so betimi abedu aman mu na hobo no yabomodian etimi da shisha so e wa Accra Sports Stadium entene empenefo chese first training no ebe kwaso ewa Accra Sports Stadium eno be open to media no ana pe public ni nya so ombeti akobe nyambo da wochena ombetre ni ewa Accra Sports Stadium eno nya de ezomo bie amamanfo etimi anye biawe wo mo ewia na country no omode ahyehyɛ so de nenia na ya hwese ne ombeti akoso yakama etimi da ma oman no na omoduru anyame ado Wednesday omatre mu ewo oman ai ye friend China na anase Chad mum na omahwese mpo makwa na park reso ne park reso ometimi akobe na nyame adoma on Thursday no on the 4th no na Kensin 1 p.m. Yane Chad yabomodian etimi eda hyehyɛ so ntwe any programs ahore yi see omo ayade ama the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana ye hwe nim say qualifiers a day nim no ometimi abo na ometimi abo ne we ane dey throw e don sem no ye de emo eno aso ana registration perform e boy 1159 no ometimi cap no tumi say bam say omese bie ma je say bia second rase bia second round no na omahwe sempo ometimi bie e de my clubs no na hobo na ye say omo eye na other starting league no ometimi asa ometimi no mkinayi we so ne dey free oba ye don sem no ye de ema enanope e wa Akwaaba radio 98.1 sanon se no ana champion of champion no etimi unity e wo dance park ewie ye no na Kumasi Asante Kotoko abomode etimi achibabia ni Gold Stars abom kan ba kwa omantimi anti abrantie fra ne Musa Hamzata wono ene nya go no e de ema Kumasi Asante Kotoko obam ebeyi abrantie ai ye fra ne yimano nantwi wo frim ni kampana na Kotoko supporters no na bi mu entom ase de na coach yi abrantie bam no wotimba boy ama krobia etimi enya gwa me no kase etimi agina so ama champion of champion no Kumasi Asante Kotoko omo energy edesi omo na so na eno a ye wie game no we ene nkoma coach Karim Zito head coach edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko wodi etudwa abra eno a obomodiam etimi etibabia ni Gold Stars ebomo ekanen ba kwa omo ntimi anti wo chese woni de we coach a ontimi nche ne twice we be ne twice be edin na no ye na ese oze
eno usiade pa
was ontimi nche ne twice
ontimi nche ne twice e chese usiane o share ba ko pe
eno ano no onna bium nti wase unye coach a wono onye coach a ese obe wadwene se obe share ne twice and say BC
they are akahas
ya abate no mafrias dia
ongaza Kotoko first match on Chelsea.
Kotoko yeah on Chelsea.
Coach mentioned twice.
And yeah. Now coach, what is saying? Yenti we.
Man really class resting. Kotoko yeah. Can be said the timing was not so good, but obeying the yeah get to the overball. Here goes now. Ubia Shano. 25 goals in. It was like avoidable goals, mistake from defenders or set pieces. Not a Nyokotoko, Omukra starting term. That level, no more ready, but to bury the that was so well. We left to back. We continue working, giving them enough rest, and then manage my training section. So it tells you now we are coming back to level now, but here do the top four now. Anyhow, okay, echo we tell you better than the previous ones now. The level of attitude now you put in and the seriousness. Almost a brand a coca. It's so easy for you to beat me twice. No, I know that club well and it's easy to Kotoko Mambe Diagro. Player person obo Kotoko na obo Kotoko. Oh yes, exactly. Yeah, I beat against Kotokoda. Coach Grand Kajin one Casalva started because of Kotoko and now the boy against Akafo. Because that game no na OGBGD. One money years that game no na ebese wo other clubs na we against uba so be you have to put it in mind any na ye di mawa aye di dindin
you we and then sama coach Karim Zito what they to Kwame Poku one also Abambesa can say be and Makotoko from bench one also after the game and we and then come Kwame to
Initially it wasn't easy losing 3 matches on a row and then bouncing back to win such a game. It's very, very impressive for us, and to be honest we are very happy for ourselves and then for the team as well as the supporters. We are mentally prepared and then physically too we are prepared. We also what we did in South Africa, and I believe going forward we expect ourselves to summon ourselves in a good way and so that we win the subsequent matches.
You we and Sama Kwame Opoku wano edi atuja enana pay yedi bi ema Akwaaba radio 98.1 na lawyer Safiduku communication director Edma Kotoko what say no cap na yi so mo je na Ghana Premier League no so bebrebe was so mumum na esen gaji GPA no na ne ma ba ko bi na mfa yi na ma lose no montimi anye na so ma champion die and obi eni o
champion cup no it's supposed to cup bi ya bon what the league that you wake up let's say we should have won the league enti ya ka jom say you also the league no we share obani champions mo kwa mo chese mo chango am fan class and league bay
you league bay we ene nsema Safuduku odi atuja na chama K5 sakasa edi afanua nkoni bi akotoko enyaye no K5
assembly ha ye ba radio be ka kire ye supporters na yesro ma omunya abutre kakra ma ye evise ye nka ho ena omu ye team no ba bibi si team na mo supporters mo ka bibi a ni ensu akoni yakobusa wo the ka say ye mpani force crisis no mu ye na sa match we be totally different misra mo bi a score line mo ye wo ko ba mo hwe score line mo hwe field of play no ko na me because ye ko bi sampani for no mo si crisis no mu ye ani ebe ka kire am since aka pre-season 1 week e to we are almost kotoko ball be different me dem kotoko supporters the minimum say omo play very good football o share no kra no ball a o ti ase enu aso na mpanimfo ne ye enu abotrem o isre enu abotrem o e be ka kire am say Gold Stars omo pa omo nkwahin omo ntimi hye adenti no omo ntimi hye ye hu see players na hu say ade na aba o say yire ho e na hwe ball ma bebo enne pa chese ye bobo wie na aka bibi a for do nam nom keke referee na ni match ni before see about me ka say Gold Stars for no violence omo me yenye ba omo ya de ye ball ma ba so papa total non na referee na de omo tia no omo tia o ka sa kire omo kra enya de omo bese de omo tia no omo tia say referee we ye referee bi a match o to no bo asese odi a obi abehu the best of goal first obi abehu the best of asan yellow cards bi o wa odi me obi de onfama no enu na ma akotoko supporters kwa ntokasi ye ntem no kotoko supporters na tama coach yi entry no na supporters other side bi enti ase ade na ye entry ana ba ko so ka che mo say e bi a coach ni so entimi de me se league ya best chance 7% league ni kama referees the match ni fair asem bi anim be ma ball na ye kama se hwe ball akotoko ya ball ya ni age aye se ball we ya boy se Gold Stars share ye crack ye ni beji ba wo di ball no kama masa balance su be chekra one season ya je 4 caps ya share top 4 no obi a referee 3 caps na ya je no league no pass o mu hwe
you has for mu hwe e wo league no chama K5 no eno achi osade futu edima oben anase Solomon ofosuwale IEC obe NCC chama edima kotoko wachese onka mo nyina mmom se de bia bebo makrobia ne masetima koso kama de mom
yenti amina me pe solo no oyeni po kanipa bom solo suban bi tiseme sa na me ye solo onka ye nyina sambo so bi fi so no de on penka bom de fine ba wo ye dia obi odokotoko no obe penka bom ye nyina enka bom ye ba eti anu na ye na ma 1 na ye de ba se woni mu a kotoko team no mo hwe bibi a sorry o ni speed ni na wo form team no sorry eti se ye supporter ni enfa manson ma se number 1 unity ni ba wi afabu senses because we say kotokonyeska wi a fabu senses na plus ni padogo meba stadium near the ashim na scan ekoji freeman hia na na ya ye problem but the most say no 2 years na is ade ye be because the supporters ni na apene na se be dey ko stadium na fabu senses ye ye bi be ka ho a ye scan ye nya fa M1 penifo no mo fa ye ti ye di no kredie suba na supporter bia hu se o so bia so ya K5 die be ntame minim die ye na mitimi ye ba no kredie ti bo na ye panimu no so ya ye no kredie ti ye di no kredie be ma supporters in the page. I'm a near mark.
You we and then some time K5 for that 2 Jan. Now coach Olusi I from Poman so on say we game no the other 2 Jan.
The first half, the game was too physical. Both teams, you couldn't even see the ball on the turf. It was an end-to-end stuff, which was not good for us. So it was difficult to even create chance. So for me, yes, we had both teams didn't play well in the first half. So in the second half, I think it was I wouldn't say a round of play, but it wasn't a game that they were dominating. You see, we couldn't defend the set play. That is how come.
You we and in summer from Poman so whether to your house folk now cherry as almost about friendly match. How many Rose Park Division 1 side the boy we has a winning 5-1. Then Yansa Mikuto and coach Masiji Daman no is drone. And I know the training I say Yansa Mikuto how many Brabreno and Javi Alonso. How many Brabreno the drone training didn't watch Rose Park for some 5-1. And see Nina Hobo some Yami out about the 5th or more and a great Olympics but we a democracy cup I see a bit to our Legon Park but for at all and I can't on meeting me upon breakum chess and a pay training you know you got twice a year Sebasa twice in Nina I hobo say ahead of the season Yami out to September 12th you know a bit to me I started oh my 11 days na league you know na ebe starting to another same team sir Eddie and my seven you better simple you better man say I couldn't come back could be a free touch my and na ya say swap dinner you see now who seen you start here no be juma na say juma and to the my men starting pre kwame so na you know kwame
Gofi
bibi aboko there
nyame odum Gofi
okay you say you the Lagos City ever swap ayi Techima 11 one day
no Gofi eh Techima for na say omo pe Lagos City na
and did you say kubusa na
na me na say so there or the team dem omo division 1 ndi omo nsan fa na ade mre no omo nsan fa na ade mre division 1 Tima wa we do e dey ni so say when e be Lagos City no
Lagos City na na me ya
ti asa na na me ade ama
Some don't watch BT say 11 wonders the aba premier by the premier na Lagos City until Lagos City is aba division 1 also the division 1 na my until 11 wonders because one more division 1 no na Lagos City sinka premier no be our we know ada ya swap status
na me bisa say ze Gofi asimba na no me hu sa asimba na Asante Twum na na ekire
yes
and Gofi nsem na no mu chichi wodwen wa
wondi aso
atrans sa
me no chechem say be ya na nye
dabi wa kire me say meeting en course mo ye
okay
ndi Gofi me say 11 wonders no say 11 wonders ni din e wo so pass sia no ownership no ababedi Lagos City for no
pede e mo kika ndi
Lagos City's ownership na ngasa enye na na me odin e wo so ananya sa na ti
yes
this Lagos City's now warrior over division 1 no why they be in charge as owners who they break Techima 11 wonders o me so
o me price no no dey amana na say na na basa na na team
na me ka say o mo beti so na say the ma na say ye be bo na say Lagos City ne san ko wi bie ma na we mu san qualify bie ma ni asia be another swap deal na
and ne ye ko
we say what was this we san ko wi bie ma na say Lagos Techima san qualify bie ma ni asia be another swap deal ko fie den ke mu bi obun hanka ni den ka Techima 11 da sem ko division 2 ade oh yes ko funim ade we na Techima for no he ko fi aka Techima nkuro no pa the way ade we asia shit Techima nkuro enye na na me anko Techima as kuro no as we say Techima is a regional Bunu East regional capital and Techima for free say the entire Techima ni nyina de omo support any man Techima 11 wonders including nananom politicians even though man no munye football fans and no munye business if he say premier na eba Techima ya omo munye business benya so mfa so ono ompe ball kra but at least azumi say menya advert mo bia azumi say ye ko hokoji sika free akina ho say onso omwas na Techima 11 wonders e ko akra kobo
yeah premier
now akina free say okay so support 11 wonders na 11 wonders qualifier the next thing has be about Techima kotoko be about Techima media ma be about Techima all the premier clubs no apart from abia one premier club pen eba obey decide say bia men Techima young apostles ono ko na etima very close to Techima so ono betumi akazo okay men na Techima me free one chi den aba but ma hu brekum Chelsea ya free brekum akoda Techima da ye bo ni ye bo against the same 11 wonders
year na 11 days we no Prekum just score that Techiman and you don't free say clubs ni nyina we Techiman 11 wonders now we young apostles are Techiman there clubs ni nyina beba hobby this say move 15 club na be that Techiman at least onya 3 clubs are and 4 ba beda Akina ono nso benya mfa so ayeden afiri so ntu hwe omo di omusika ewura Techiman hwe sa station company ya na wo yi na omo ye tissue ne ayo ho yi ayo musika omo di wura because of say omo team ni wo krom ho and they feel like team ni ba premier at least think and iPhone e be twa games yi
Globe
WWE TV3 APL for be twa games yi don't free so on the page panels e wa around park na ono nso mileage bia nu a chance ye bo Ghana Premier League na ye ton ne ma we got page panels and so ni ma ne boarding so kwa foreign Europe ne ya o page panels wa ye di besu a cameras now da bia super passport won say na ho na we ya beto so na ekọ we ya beto so na ekọ enkanka ne say oni team bi bo a eva de say bia oni top team Madrid de bo na ba bia evia Vinicius Junior gina na say Mbappe gina ba bi o gina pa no na wo pitch panels ye kira we need mileage a chance adi we so san kofo we nyina ba on board because of say omunsu wu say okay yen sponsor club no yen su ye benya that mileage because 11 wonders playing against Kotoko that very day on TV3 the whole Ghana o ye den e obi abehwe bi because enye pay to
ye ko yanim no
atasa two players Kakofi this same owners all of a sudden omotimi nya sika dia ba beto division